when I called him, he informed me that I had Stockholm Syndrome and was trying to gaslight me into me saying I was an abused victim, and I'm not.
Drop it now. We'll watch it on stream. I don't hit anybody. I don't hit anybody. I haven't watched the Lumix video in a minute.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. If you're grafted by the spider.
What up, everybody?
Become a chrysalid.
Gordon pointing at Dietrich. Big ups, Gordon. What do I think of the Lynx and Keem drama? Ooh, that's and you had to hit me with that one right off the rip, huh? Let me start here. The end result, I think Keemstar is going to make a lot of money off of it. Because like I don't know much about Keem's personal life, right? Like I don't know how his interpersonal relationships is, but I almost remember to a T that Keemstar and his fiance are in, I don't want to call it an open relationship, but a relationship where like they're willing to bring other girls into it. So like what I think I seen was just two consenting adults being cringe. That's what I seen, right? Like what I took away from that wasn't like, oh no, this guy's, you know, a filthy cheater. What I took away from that's like, this guy's a little bit of a hypocrite, and White Claw does not help the man's game whatsoever. Like that's what I seen. I mean, I think people are making a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. And I say hypocrite because like Keem would like ban people for like having like links on his friends list and shit like that. On their friends list, ban people for having links on their friends list, and he's out here gooning. So take with that what you will, but that's my whole take on the whole Lynx Keemstar situation. I think my voice. Ooh, hello. Why is it? How bad did that just sound? My voice is my voice gotten better? That's better. Yeah, it was really blown out. Did you guys understand anything I just said? Do I need to repeat it? What happened with Keemstar? All right, let's go over this one more again. Keemstar got to feeling good one night, sipping it up, you know, having a great time. Captain White Claw. And he got on the phone with another girl named Lynx. Lynx used to be his personal assistant, used to be one of the locale queens, blah, 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 right? And they ended up talking for an undisclosed amount of time. I think it was 4 hours. And they were both sipping the grandpa's cough syrup. And Keem is in a relationship where like he's allowed to bring other girls into that relationship. And I guess he was feeling Lynx that night, and he spit some terrible game to her. And that's what it was. It was two consenting adults. I mean, like you could take the term consenting like an air quotation if you would like to, because they were both drunk. Right? It's not like one party was sober and another party was not sober. They were both on the level playing field as far as I'm concerned. And it was just a cringe conversation where they both had a little too much to drink and probably were thinking with chemical reactions more so than their brain. That's the end all be all of it. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I don't think anybody's getting divorced or having marriages called off or anything of that nature. I think it's just something that probably shouldn't have been recorded. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you want to go one step further with that, Keem even states in the call, like, hey, if you record me, I'm gonna be so upset. And the other person had the wherewithal to record it. So like, it wasn't. So they both of them were at the point where like, oh, somebody could record what we're saying and nobody would like what we're saying. It's to me, that's just personal business. Like, you don't like somebody, you hang the fuck up. Like, you know, it's interesting. It's tea, but it's a nothing burger. That's what it is. It's a big old pile of nothing. Why does Lynx think I owe her $1,500? That's a good ass fucking question. I didn't watch said video, but if I had to assume, there's somewhere behind me back here. Me and Lynx were going to do commemorative statues of me. There were going to be 10 of them in total. They were going to be like a limited edition run. And we were going to sell them for a amount of money. That amount of money was $500 a piece, right? And I was supposed to sign the bases. We sold 2 of them already that didn't have signed bases. We were going to sign the rest of the bases. So she sent me the other 8's bases to sign. And at that time,
not names, but let me ask you, are you here?
At that particular time when I got the bases,
despite the collapse,
Keemstar goes, cut off all communication with Lynx. So like, if you had like Lynx on your profile on a Discord, or you had like any kind of like talking to, texting, or like even in their Discord or whatever it might be, he was like banning you from like Lolcow Live. So like at that point, I cut off all communication with Lynx. So I left like the bases on the floor back here, which I thought was fine. And the reason I thought it was fine is because like we sold 2 of them, and I told her, hey, just keep the money, right? Like, is what it is. Make you some money. And I figured the 2 that we actually sold would cover like the shipping and handling for the bases and the material.
Well,
but I don't know the full story. Like, maybe she sold more of them and she needed the bases back to make the sale and the money. I don't know. There's all kinds of like ways that it could have went wrong, but that's where I'm at with it. Like, I always try to keep myself in a position where I don't have to make money, right? Like my goal for most point is like try to keep myself in a position like, if I make money today, cool. If I don't, whatever, right? Like that's usually my end goal with life. I'm probably never going to get what you call fuck you money, whereas like money has no bearing on what I do, because like I look at money really differently than anybody else. Like take somebody like Keemstar, for example. Keemstar looks at money as something that you grab, you hoard like a dragon. To me, I look at money as a way to make people leave me the fuck alone, right? Like, if you got money, you can have what you want to have, which is like lights and internet and shit like that and food. But for the most part, as long as you pay your bills, everybody leaves you the fuck alone. And that's where I'm at, right? I think Joe Rogan said freedom is going to a restaurant and ordering whatever the fuck you want to eat without looking at the price. And that's basically sums up money, right? If you want to have something, you get it. That's essentially how I look at money. And like, I don't let money sway me unless it's something dire. Like if my wife had like this huge copay and had to have some type of like surgery for cancer or something like that, I'd be more money driven than I am currently. Hey, Tam Jam, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But I can never see myself being like Elon Musk, right? Richest man on the planet, has the most net worth on the planet, runs his Twitch chat in sub-only mode. It's like, okay, big ups Elon Musk. I don't know anything about a local live return. I mean, I'm open to it. My biggest issue is I don't like where the show headed, right? I just don't like where local live went to. Like the whole there's a couple things I dislike about the show, right? And everything I dislike about the show would actually make it make less money. But I feel like it'd make a better product. Right? Like, for example, like, one thing I'd like to see changed about Local Live is text-to-speech to go up to $50 or higher. Right? So if you want to interrupt the conversation, it needs to be something substantial. But like the $20 text-to-speech is just too low, right? Like, you can read them. Like, you'd be like, all right, we've been going 45 minutes, guys. Let's read some of these $20 donations, see what you guys have input on this. And you could read them, but like having them to have like, it felt like 40 or 50% of the show just be us listening to text to speech. It felt disingenuous, at least for me. Like, and this has come from me. I'm a professional e-beggar. You know, if I had a change cup, I'd be rattling it right now. But like, I wish we didn't center everything around donations. Another thing I don't like about Local Live, punishments are way too common. Right? Way too common for punishments. Like, everything was a punishment. Oh, you had to go take the trash off. You didn't make a meeting. Time for you to be punished. You know, shit like that. And like, there was obvious, like, Local Live needs to be cut back a little bit. Like, doing it every day, especially like, there was some days we had nothing, absolutely nothing. We ran a stream just to run a stream, and that's fine. That's fine if you're making a product that people care. If you just want to sit down and chill. But every day can't be a home run. You can try to make it a home run, but every day can't be a home run. Hold up. I'm gonna need a Yoohoo for this motherfucker. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna need a Yoohoo for this one. Ah. I think if I had all my things red and my sword was a little bit higher, I could beat him. Audio messed up? I don't know why my audio's been messing up lately. Let me just deactivate it. Reactivate it. Which we need to call Kelly and see what the doctor said about her. You guys want to do that? You guys want to call Kelly? Let's call Kelly.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Kelly did not pick up.
Hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
I'm on stream, by the way. That's it.
Okay.
So what did doctor say?
They don't know.
Did they order an ultrasound?
They ordered a CT scan to do sometime next week and blood work.
Okay.
So I went and got the blood work done.
Okay.
So.
Are you still in pain?
Yep.
Is it gotten any worse?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, you said you're going to Cookout?
Yes.
Can you get me some chicken tendies?
Yes. The two like normal. The two like normal. The two like normal.
Yep.
All right. Honey mustard.
Barbecue, please.
Barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Switching it up. All right.
Well,
Love you.
Love you, baby girl.
Bye.
Drive safe. Bye. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with Kelly. Like, we don't know what's wrong with her, but I'm thinking she's showing signs of a pancreatitis because, like, she's having like a sharp pain in like her lower right gut, and it moves to her belly button. But she thinks she has dialytitis, some diet word. She told me the other day. And I told her, like, we're both stupid and she should go to the doctor. So she went to the doctor and they ordered, well, we thought they were going to order an ultrasound. They ordered a CAT scan and blood work. So that's where we're at with that. I'm delicated. Sadly, Wings is all thinking about how much this medical stuff with Kelly is costing rather than how she's doing. That's not true. First off, like, I had my gallbladder taken out already. So, like, we've already hit our deductible. So, like, everything we do for the rest of this year is free. So, like all we have to do is pay, like, $30 copays and shit like that. It's not always with money with me. It cost me personally around $8,000. But that has a lot to do with how bullshit my insurance is. Which I have good insurance, but like it is not good insurance if you're doing it out of state. You saw me at Zaxby's earlier this week? Nah, I get the chicken finger plate, man. I don't fuck around no wings and things. I don't like bone in. Not a big fan of bone in wings. Yeah, I'm going to church this Sunday. We had a guy. They had a guy donate $200. I figured, like, damn, I should probably go to church with her. It means I'm about to get my bitch ass up early. Alright, so we can buy some spells now. Have you ever been, so you're having a Yoohoo and Cookout and soda and you won't exercise, all you do is play video games today? What age are you, 5? Yes. Shit. Drinking Yoo-Hoos and drinking soda and eating Cookout is the life. What are you talking about, bud? I'll see you guys later. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.